Welcome, I am Frost Giant, and today I'll be doing a general reading for Pisces. If this is your first time here, or just to give a refresher, I do a Norn style method, so that is a card for the past, present, and future, and this is for a general reading, and today that is for Pisces. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, we have the card for the past. We have a card for the present. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So for the past position, we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, and looking at it in the past position, we're looking at, coming from a situation where you have seen what is good and what is bad. And we have a lot of wisdom here, represented by the owl that's behind the throne of the Queen of Swords here. So we have someone who's wise, someone who's been through some stuff. They've seen what's good. They've lived through the good times. They've lived through the bad times. And this might have made them to have a little bit of a wall that's put up, if that makes sense. You've been through a lot. You tend to kind of have a reaction to things. You have the wisdom to know how to react to things, but sometimes that can also make it a bit icy, which I think we kind of have represented in some of the imagery here with those whites and blues. Smart, keen mind, able to kind of see what's coming up, able to kind of unravel issues and come up with solutions. Good at crafting strategies and willing to help others as long as it's not like going to negatively affect their outcome. And so that's where we're coming from in the past, which is leading to the present, which is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is all about having to make a decision. Having to make a decision while you're not able to see exactly what the solution is, or you don't have all the information that you're going to need to make this decision. You might have some information. You're going to have to use your intuition. You're going to have to use the information that you have, but you're going to have to make a blind decision. And you have intuition and like Odin's ravens represented here in the card as well, so that you're going to have some information, but not all of it. But this is going to be an important decision, or right now it is a problem or a solution or a decision that you're going to have to make. And it can be difficult to make this leap because coming from this position with the wisdom of knowing how to, with this Queen of Swords, knowing how to kind of unlock all of these issues and how to solve problems here right now, that's not the case. There's some things we don't know, that we can't glean, and we're going to have to kind of use our intuition and take a leap in a decision here. Gather everything you know, use all your wisdom, all your intuition, and have confidence trying to move forward in this decision process. And this will lead us to the future position, which is this Three of Swords. How about that? We got the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords. I think this is the first time I've ever given a reading where I've gotten all one suit here. So this is very interesting. It's the first time for everything when you read the cards. So the Three of Swords is going to be a complication from this Two of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision without knowing everything. But here, this card is kind of a turmoil card, a card that's going to that represents painful truths and things like that. And so there's going to be some information that comes in the future that maybe could have. I'm interpreting this as getting information that could have made this present decision clear, but it's not going to come in time. What you think you know now isn't true, and this is going to be difficult for you to. This is going to be difficult for you to kind of wrap your mind around, because we're coming from this Queen of Swords, like kind of knowing and having the wisdom with the owl here, like just this knowing that you have to be able to deal with these. In some ways, this has been your specialty, and then you're stuck in a situation where you can't get the facts to make the right decision. And this future card here, the Three of Swords, is just kind of showing that. The future could be disruptive. New information is going to come to your attention. What you think is true could have some could turn out not to be true. There's going to be some misinformation or maybe even a revelation inside yourself of things kind of the paradigm kind of shifting in the way you think and how you see the world. But that change, and if you're able to just kind of accept the truth in this paradigm shift, it can be a freeing thing to adjust to the shift and the change. But when this happens, there's going to be a realization that is going to cause disturbance. It's going to be chaotic, and the best thing you can do is kind of learn from it, take that new wisdom and move forward with it. But we're going to have to make a decision here. And what I'm seeing here is that there's just going to be something that's going to come from this decision that's going to be disruptive, and there's no way to know. It's not going to be your fault. It's just going to be something that is going to be a stage, a cycle, where there's something new to learn that's going to be disruptive, and all change is typically disruptive, and we have to learn from it and move on from it. I think there's a lot we could get into with this reading, and we could try to break it down, but I think it kind of summarizes itself here. It plays out pretty well. We kind of think what we know is going on. We have to make an uninformed decision. We don't have all the facts, and then the facts are going to kind of turn some things upside down once that's done. I hope you're able to take something from this reading today, and use some of this information to inform what's going on in your life right now. As always, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.